Unfortunately,
I think we need to reassess our
they
strategy.
only want you to-
We are just
They
wasting
should
our
be taking,
time.
they shouldn't be taking a
Talking
half
about
a
the same thing
percent
again and again and
of
again
people,
without doing
One
anything.
quick question.
but 10%.
We have a new mayor, correct? We all know. And is that gonna affect the MTA and the DOT?
They might move
The
faster.
buses will be faster.
All of them will move faster.
There will be faster.
Does it affect who oversees it? Is
The
it new,
MTA?
is it new,
No.
is it new people or
Overseas MTA.
or is it
The
just,
state oversees the MTA, but the city, DOT, oversees the bus lanes.
And bus stops,
Okay, lane.
Well, they maintain the bus stops.
and maintain them,
I have a question. I don't know if this is even possible, but I know that, like, you could ask for people from DOT to come and listen to our opinions and whatever. Is it possible for someone to come who's worked on the bus redesign to come and sort of help us imagine what an
Because
alternative
one of
would
the,
be?
one of the people from Government and Community Relations, his last name is Inglesby, he has retired. Now we have Anthony Drummond for Government and Community Relations for
Okay, you're
Brooklyn.
coughing too much, I gotta go.
Anthony Drummond is his name.
I think your question's a good one, but he's come here multiple times.
Okay.
Like,
cause we're
and
not
there's a
secret
website of all of
in the
this. I do think we are wasting everyone's
I
time.
think, but I
I
mean,
just keep saying, let's talk about a big plan. Like,
I have one question.
the framework's there to give feedback. Everyone should give feedback. Tell
There should
everyone
be,
you know
there
to
shouldn't
give
be a
feedback.
0.5% sampling, there should be a sampling of
Okay.
like, let's say 10%, like what was done in Philadelphia
This is
during their bus revolution project.
Yeah.
like, okay.
So what,
Parking lot, see it?
Yeah.
Put it in the parking lot.
the bike parking lot.
Just for right now and stuff, cause I gotta agree with Parker, we've been talking and
Yeah.
talking and
Yeah.
talking,
And,
and where are we? Still talking.
I mean, we're gonna be, because I mean, the bus redesign's been up in the air for years now, so clearly
Correct.
they're still talking
Correct.
too and still figuring things out, so
Right,
we're not doing that much worse than the actual agency whose job it is to do this stuff in the first place.
correct,
It isn't gonna happen in a week or in a 2-hour meeting
right.
or even a month or two. It'll take a while, and that's fine. We're gonna be okay with that. Alright, but the point is, whatever we wanna come out of here should be thought out. We should spend time talking about this, and we
Correct.
shouldn't just, do it half-heartedly and forget about it the next day. So this is gonna stay on the agenda for a
That's
while.
why I brought up when we had the minutes, things that were from the last meeting, so that we can,
Yeah.
bring some resolution to it.
And that's going in the right
Should
direction.
we go to the next?
Now, the next item on the agenda, we're gonna come back to this of course, but the next item on the is traffic calming and where else in CB9 might need it. For a while, our guest Rod has brought up Schenectady being on the safe routes to school list.
The Vision Zero priority.
And it's a Vision Zero priority corridor, of course. And, we should be investing some time thinking of what would work in that area to, of course, reduce accidents, we should figure out the causes of these accidents, as well as what Vision Zero treatments they might or might not have had so far. But if you have any thoughts, feel free to volunteer what you might know about that area, that street, and what might be going on.
Those cameras
Before
are
we go
very
into
important, the speed
Yeah,
cameras.
Well, we requested a number of speed cameras there, they were not given, DOT just says no, I don't know why, he said no.
But didn't they just, I don't wanna cut you off, but didn't they just say they had more funding for speed cameras?
Yes,
Didn't you hear that?
and there's a new study that
They have-
they're most effective.
They were legally allowed to put out more red light cameras.
Red light
Oh.
I don't know about speed cameras. The limit was like 150, now they can go to like 600, but it's still like bound by near schools and stuff like that, so.
So the red light cameras would be very good at the intersection of Empire and Schenectady. Right, because, they,
Drag race?
there's 4 lights there and they just try to just beat all 4. So, that's a start.
A red light camera
Yeah,
or a
red
speed
light
camera?
camera.
And speed camera.
Well, speed cameras throughout the corridor and a red light camera at the intersection of Schenectady and Empire. Right, because they try, like I said, they just try to cross all 4 lights and just keep going.
Until 1920,
And I don't know if it's a speed hump, I also requested a speed hump there, I got no, and I don't know why, because there are no driveways in the areas where I asked. And I don't know, I don't have the maps there to see of the underground facilities and everything that's there. But there should be a series of speed hump one or two, similar to what they did on Albany Avenue.
You say that again?
Similar to what they did on Albany Avenue, Albany and, I wanna say Montgomery, or Carroll,
So you want speed humps on Schenectady?
yes.
There are buses going,
There are no buses on Schenectady.
That's
Yes, there are.
Troy.
No, it's not from Eastern Parkway.
Yeah, B-17.
Goes down,
yeah,
B-17
B-17
uses
does.
Troy.
Sometimes if there's
no, no, no,
ambulance
no,
on
no,
there,
no, go down
they
Schenectady,
can't
it doesn't go down
put the
Schenectady.
same-
What bus goes down Schenectady Avenue?
No.
there's,
I don't know if a bus that goes
I
down
think
Schenectady.
it does, and I think it turns on East New York Avenue. I don't think it goes below East New York Avenue.
I'd have to verify that, I don't know if the bus goes from Eastern Parkway, really from Eastern Parkway going down to Empire, right? That's the area of concern, immediate concern, and that's where they pick up speed in order to,
This is the Eastern Park,
So
or
I
Eastern
know
Parkway
speed.
down.
Turn on speed, okay?
yeah.
It's more speed cameras, but.
To my knowledge, Schenectady Avenue does not have a bus
Right.
Yeah.
route.
Just so you know, I'm looking at the Vision Zero assessment of that area.
Mm-hmm.
They've done a few things. They've done the 25 mph signal retiming.
Mhm.
That's been done there. There are speed bump humps in the neighboring streets, not on the avenue itself.
Correct.
Yeah. And as far as Rochester, I believe, which is not Rochester, not Rochester, the street. The next one, the Utica, is an arterial slow zone. But other than that, yeah, there've been no real projects for
There's
Schenectady apart from LPIs, the leading pedestrian rules.
Mhm.
Those are installed at all the lights on Schenectady from Eastern Parkway on down, but nothing else.
The B12 goes on Schenectady.
But
That
for a
was the
few
bus.
blocks though, right?
But for
Yeah,
two
for a
blocks.
few blocks,
Few blocks.
somewhere, but that section they probably couldn't do the humps.
Oh, yeah, that's down on Empire going
Like
south of Empire.
Right, right.
Yeah.
So you're saying it's north of Empire?
Yeah, so that's where they pick up speed and they
Yeah,
go over that.
600 intersections will be having red light cameras. The funding that's signed by HOCO, up from 150 previously. That
So
Was
if
it assigned to
was
law?
600.
there has to be some sort of deterrent for the speeding, just to cross over Empire, because they don't wanna wait. And what happens, you have a few, like dollar cabs that make the run up, and they hurry to get back down, so they pick up more fares to go back up.
yeah.
Okay, so,
Sure. $1 anymore.
you know, they're not, you have a few, but they're road guys that go
Probably
down
like
290.
250,
So you're asking speed cameras
Speed
or red
cameras,
light cameras,
speed cameras or red light
or
cameras.
you're also thinking about speed bumps. I'm not sure if they do speed humps on avenues like that. They might. They do.
The only reason why I asked for that, because they did do it on, excuse me, they did do it on Albany Avenue.
Okay, good.
Alright, so Albany Avenue, Schenectady's the next one,
Yeah.
so they did it there.
And I do know they are considering raised crosswalks for avenues, which is one reason why we proposed it for Kingston, Brooklyn, because the city recently launched a project to raise 100 crosswalks a year. And that includes avenues because that's where they want folks to stop at lights. Because they have the inclination to
Mhm.
speed up to get through many lights at once. So, of course, the natural reaction would be to get to the slow down for the crossings.
Mhm.
So that might also be a feasible solution, maybe one or two. But that's also part of the menu too.
Correct. So I would suggest to start with the cameras first, but that's an easy install.
Well, yeah, as long as they have them in the in the quota, because we do have a cap on cameras. We don't have a cap on bumps.
But it just
So-
said that we could get 600 more.
For red light cameras, yeah,
Red
so
light,
that'd be a
at least
cluster
we can
request.
start.
Totally.
So again,
That
as
means
I always
600
say,
more.
put the ask out there, right? This is what we feel is needed in the area in order to deter, right? The downward speeding heading south. Right, so red light cameras, speed cameras, yes.
Cause I'm noticing
Right,
more
speed
people
cameras-
just going through the red lights now.
Right.
They're not even waiting anymore. They're just going
So the
straight
speed
on
humps are
through.
not gonna stop them from going past the red light. I've seen them and where they're located,
But what
they
lights
just,
more, but
Well,
cars,
I
they're not even waiting.
But I have one more question for you.
Sale of a hub.
Will a red light camera stop someone from speeding to get through a green light?
so what a red light camera does, I know it changes behavior, right? I know people that get these cameras, get these tickets in the mail, or their registration is, suspended. It
It's
does work,
only-
it does make a
It's only in
difference.
school zones that they're allowing the speed cameras now, it seems, like they're
That
not,
was my next thing too.
yeah, we gotta figure that out.
So many speed cameras are put in school zones, right? So a camera can go on Empire and, Schenectady, between Empire and what's the next block north? I forgot.
It says 750 feet.
Montgomery, right?
Montgomery?
750
Montgomery.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so a
it's
speed camera can go right,
Up through ground.
right there,
Yeah.
right? And the school is right there.
Yeah, and they do. I got a ticket once and I never did it again.
That's right. So,
No.
it's a
I'm
no,
happy
it's,
to, I'll make the motion to,
What do you say?
yeah.
To what he said. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
no,
So-
to tame the speeding on Schenectady between Eastern Parkway and Empire, looking at red light cameras, speed hump treatment, so
How many are we considering? One, two?
Any.
Any?
And is
So-
a start.
say again?
How many do you
How
want?
many are we considering?
Well, it's not how many they want.
Any.
What it is, the engineers will have to determine
Right.
that. This is what we want. Let them look at their uniform traffic design manual and decide, right, from their applied engineering, what is the proper amount to put there. Is it one here, because that's what it does, it strategically places, well, I can say I want 100,
Well,
but is that their design criteria? No. So,
Yeah,
what's
they're
their design
very
criteria?
specific.
looks like most injuries were at Schenectady and Empire, right at the bottom of that, so.
alright, so having a red light camera for Montgomery might be good, because it'll help that behavior change and have them go down to Empire a little more slowly. Speed camera or red light camera at Montgomery might be a good idea.
Because that's the biggest thing, they wanna turn around and they wanna break those 4 lights.
Yeah.
So that's the big
And
change
it's also,
the behavior of those 4
it's also the
lights.
block right
So-
before PS 221, so it would make sense we get them before and not
So you have
after.
PS 221, we also have IS 391,
Yeah.
right, where
You're gonna,
kids go there.
you can find a school to put a camera.
Say again?
We can find a school to put the camera
Yeah,
there.
support
Like,
from
it's
parents,
gonna be
school
fine.
officials and local
I
councils.
I second Paco's
Yes.
motion.
Okay, good,
On
good.
your statement.
Vision
So
zero.
essentially, just to be clear, this is a motion encouraging, traffic calming measures at the corner or in the vicinity of Schenectady Avenue and Montgomery Street. The tools we're looking to get used are red lights, cameras, and or, speed cameras
Mhm.
in that area.
One of those new red light cameras.
Yeah, to discourage, speeding in that stretch. And I mean, yeah, that's generally the motion here. Right, Paco moved for that.
And it's like the accidents.
Yeah, that can all be done in the writing of the.
The writing.
Yeah,
That's gonna,
we'll
that's gonna,
get the number.
Motion.
Okay,
that's
good.
gonna be done, you're gonna.
Motion was put forth and duly seconded, so.
Right, so
Yep.
yeah, seconded by Magnus.
Any
Now you have to put it up
Do
for
we
a
have
vote.
any opposed to that?
Yeah, opposed.
Okay, Christian's opposed, mark that. Do we have any more oppositions? No?
No,
Please?
good.
No?
The motion carries.
Okay, so that does carry 6-1.
Alright,
Do you have
get
new
right on
business?
time, not clock.
Yeah.
Do we have
Business.
any new business left,
I have a
Frank,
business.
Yes,
I
please.
propose that we have our resolutions, all of them placed here, so we know what was accomplished, what's yet to be accomplished, and it makes it easier, especially for those that are new here,
Oh,
okay?
okay.
Who's second? You want second?
What do you mean placed here?
Print it out.
Print it out for us to see, for it to be visible, for us to know, as we have here. Have all the resolutions, so we know what was accomplished, what's yet to be accomplished, so we'll be on point on what we need to do.
Is that for every meeting? Or
We have many resolutions.
no, I know. I'm just saying. Do you want them printed out for every meeting for
I
to
want
read,
all of the
or-
resolutions.
From when to when, like,
When did we start?
When did
Like
we
this
start?
term?
What do
When
you
did
mean
we
from the-
start? From when we started making our resolutions, when we began here?
That was
So-
2020.
They didn't make resolutions
Right.
before that?
No,
I mean, I'm sure
no,
they did.
We
But
did, but
we
it was
did
the
more since I
same,
got here, I guess.
it was the same, because Washington Avenue was part of it, right? And that was before you came. So it's pretty much the same. So now that Ethan is here and we're doing far more, and we have new people, I would like to see what resolutions was resolved, if any.
Resolve meaning like DOT did the thing we asked them to.
Yeah.
Meaning that like when you come in and you're a new member and people say, well, we did this a year ago, this was open 3, like, I don't know any of that.
Right.
So is there some sort of?
The website has them all for every committee on the
Maybe
board.
it sounds like the tracker that you started would be
Yeah.
good if
We-
he doesn't know, like.
We
Yeah.
have an Excel tracker on
Right.
our.
That's in the app, WhatsApp thing?
Yeah, we have a,
For the WhatsApp.
It's in the
Maybe
website.
it's printed
So
out.
I'm asking if we can have it
We could do
visible
data
for us to
transparency
see.
as well.
I wanna see that.
Yes. Okay.
So that has everything that is open.
Like currently
that
open,
has- that
and like the
is
status.
in process.
And
Yeah.
all in core, like whose job is it in now, like.
Yeah.
On WhatsApp.
Yeah, there's a Google Doc that just outlines what was passed recently, where it's sitting, like has it been acted on yet? Is it
Like a
still in limbo?
spreadsheet?
Yeah, like a spreadsheet.
Oh,
You have that pinned?
I think it is.
We can
I
put
believe
it
it
at
is.
we can pin it at the top
Yeah.
of the.
Yeah.
But we
So-
could also print out a spreadsheet, just as an overview, just in the, for the sake of data transparency.
You just have a binder, you just put a resolution in a binder.
Go back to the 90s.
Listen, you just keep it here on file, if you need it for quick reference, they just get it and look at it, yeah.
I need to put it for it's
Yeah, but you have the staff that too, they can maintain that.
Is that
But so,
They don't like to
are we,
Yeah,
do
binders
this.
sounds
are
like
we
they don't
talking
like
about
paper.
historical
Listen, I do both.
resolutions, or are we
I do
talking
both.
about?
Actually, I don't know how many of the
We're
resolutions
talking about the
we've done.
resolutions that we've started, put together,
Yeah.
and,
From nineteen
and we just
twenty-three,
keep on going, and we don't know what was resolved, what's yet to be resolved, how many years has it been, okay, we don't know.
Issue was.
Okay, so to have it present, I'm sorry, excuse me, yes, to have it present. Yeah, I love you too. To have it present.
Trying to help your boy here, you know?
To have it present would be helpful, that's all, you know, that we could say, oh, okay, we haven't looked at this, oh, we're yet to do that. Oh,
Yeah, no, understood.
And that is why the miniature report are very important, you know. You have pretty detailed reports and some committees don't, so I often read those and go back and look at what people have done and
Yeah.
find it very helpful.
It's very helpful, yeah. Okay,
Can I
So-
have one other new item, new business item when you're ready?
Yeah, you can have it.
wait,
Well,
wait.
well,
you
oh,
have
Oh,
it.
I'm sorry,
What is
I
that?
have a motion.
So I put a motion,
For a binder,
I mean, that doesn't need to be a motion, we can just do it. Like, no one has to be.
can I have it in writing that we did just that?
Cause I
I'll
asked for
second.
one just earlier and you were like, what resolution?
Right.
We wouldn't know what the
Okay,
resolution.
thank you, Papa. Okay.
That's the thing, so are you, we gotta be careful with words here. Are we asking to have the tracking spreadsheet printed out in front of us so we can see what is currently in the midst of being addressed? Or are we asking for all of the resolutions, probably like the 60 pages of resolutions that we've written out and passed since how many years ago, to be on this table every time? Because
When did you
that's going
start, in 2023?
yeah.
Okay, we
So-
start there. We have a starting
I
point.
think maybe
So
we should
that-
start a little before.
And
that.
again, are we?
Resolution.
Well, let's
At the
start with
same
that,
time.
so that's give us a starting point, so we can go, cause for
Right.
example, something came in the email about the resolutions and about the bike lanes or something over there by the school and how we voted to have barriers. What was that thing that they had on the bike lane to make the streets narrower? And I was like, I don't remember discussing that. It had something to do with putting these extra lines.
Yeah,
I don't
the
remember.
visual calming or the visual narrowing.
Right, I don't remember discussing that at the meeting, but that was in the resolution.
We talked about that.
But I don't remember that part, that
That's
you were gonna
okay,
have
I
the
just-
extra lanes, that was going to like, here's the
Stripping.
bike lane, but then you're gonna have these additional, what did they call them, barriers?
What, the buffer?
Oh, the buffer.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we
Yeah.
talked about
Well,
that
He
ad
does it
nauseam
on,
No, no, I,
for a while, yeah.
I get your
Okay,
point.
so I
We
put a
gotta- we
motion
gotta
on the
have,
floor
like,
that we can
accountability.
have, from 2023,
Yeah.
because I know everybody's looking at the watch.
I'm looking at the wall.
2023 to present.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So we see what
Basically,
we're
it's
accomplished
present.
and what we're doing, because Paco, you know, we've
The
been back here
resolution.
10 years and we've been
I
talking
think
about
it's
something.
about 10 years. Sure. I second that.
Okay, so any opposed to that?
Unanimous.
Do we have any,
Right here, when we come our next meeting, right here.
hearing none?
All right, thank you.
That's my question, who's gonna print this out? I'm assuming this is
Well,
gonna be staff
that's why a
someone.
binder would save, save.
Or it's not
paper
to print
and,
it.
Yeah, I'm assuming this is.
And we have to print it, like, we have to update it regularly. I have no opposition to it, I just don't want to.
So you're talking about the thing that's in the WhatsApp? That's what you're
That's
talking
one
about?
thing that, yeah, that's
No,
what
you said the
So what you do is
resolution.
this,
I said the
this-
resolution.
Yeah, she said, it. So just print out the latest
Print
one
out the
that's there,
resolution.
and if you have a repository already that you're using, utilize that, but the updated, or the last set
That's the
of
project.
resolutions, or
That's the
whatever,
project.
should be there,
I mean, it's.
print it out.
It's on the website.
It's on the website, yeah.
Yeah.
Everything we have got on the website.
That's-
I said from 2023.
Yeah, 2023.
Okay, so just making sure, this is common consent, right? Do we have any opposed to this all? Are we able to adopt this by common consent? Okay, alright, so that's it, right, you had some new business.
Yeah, and this is it, I'll be very quick. So,
Uh,
on, this, yeah, I'll be quick, I'll,
10-10.
I'll,
I'm gonna jump in.
no, yeah, right. Okay, so,
Just seeing that came.
there's been an issue around Boys High Field, everybody familiar with Boys
Yeah,
High Field?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
not 10.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
They never changed it, they never.
Yeah, we know, we like it that way. Alright, so around Boys High Field, we have a problem with a lot of commercial vehicles that park around the perimeter of Old Boys High Field. That's Troy Avenue, Maple Street, Schenectady, and Rutland Road. Okay, so what happens, these vehicles routinely violate the ultimate side parking rules and, overnight commercial street parking. So I've been diligently giving this to the NYPD, and the reason being is because Rutland Road, Troy Avenue coming south, when it rains, that's when all the water comes south. Alright, and what's happening is that all the vehicles that are around there, they do not allow access for the street sweeper to clean the street. Okay? There was a lady at 549 Troy Avenue. Right, her basement was flooded up to 5.5 feet of water during Ida, the storm Ida that we had. Okay, so just to, I'll just show you guys a quick video of basically what happened. People can't see from behind.
Wow.
Alright, you got it. I can't show everybody. Alright, so basically this here is Rutland Road. Like Rutland Road is the belly. It's the lowest part, lowest roadway in the district. Okay?
Lowest elevation.
Yes, the lowest. Right. So now, I know Sid was saying the sewers cannot take that much water, but what we did find out is that the catch basins were clogged. And what we have routinely,
Yeah, that could
Like
even
this
happen on an elevated.
vehicle
street.
is this here.
Wow,
Okay?
that's a mess. Wow.
Let's see, let me see.
This. We have this routine. So, in order to address this, so far I've submitted 250 tickets. This is 47 out of the 250. And it's an ongoing list that I'm compiling of all these tickets. When I get to like 500, I'll go even further. But what I would like to do is, if the board, right, can have the NYPD do their job, because they do not come out and issue alternate side street tickets unless a 301 complaint is in. I've seen traffic go by, sanitation go by, so there's no enforcement. And this is why we have this flooding issue here, or leads to. All right, so what I would like to see is the NYPD do their job, do the enforcement, put signage up there for no overnight commercial street parking, right, which is a violation. I don't recall the code, but it is a violation, right, in order for the sanitation to clean the street. All right, so that's it, that's what I have. Yes?
Do you think tickets alone will remedy, or is it more like towing and booting and
So right now, there's nothing that's being done. So to start with the tickets have been effective to move some of the commercial vehicles, but not all. So you're talking about that, RVs, everything, they're all there. So yes, and if anything, if this can be used as justification to start a tow operation, there are the tickets there, and I'm still compiling more.
What is the outside? Is it like how many days a week?
4 days a week.
Have you
Well,
spoken
2 days a
with
week on
the-
that side, and 2 days a week on the other side.
Have you spoken with these new Q teams? that
Oh,
they
yeah,
have?
yeah, they call all the time. I speak to Tram, I speak to all of them now. They don't do anything. Matter of fact, he's telling me, well, we'll work with you. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I've been to
So-
meetings where Rod has been there at the Thursday night meeting.
The precinct council?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm going to the Build the Block meeting,
Oh, wait, they're having
They
that
having
again?
one now?
Those are still
yeah,
happening?
January 15th. It's this
That's tomorrow.
Thursday, yeah.
Well, that's not buildable, that's just the meeting at the school, right? Their monthly?
Oh, the precinct
No,
council.
That's just
I'll
Thursday.
find it.
71st precinct is having a meeting tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Okay, well, that's
Well,
not
since-
built a block.
You
Since
build
I'm
the block, was
sure-
kind of.
Yeah,
really
71st
nice.
Street Community Council, oh, no, you're right. It's a
Yeah.
Community Council General Meeting.
Yeah, it's tomorrow.
Yeah, that's tomorrow. Okay, my mistake.
Oh, my God, I feel
And I
another
can,
meeting.
I can,
Well,
So,
that was good. We have any more new business today?
I
Do
can.
you
All right, well,
Alright,
since I'm
I
sure
still want a letter
everybody.
about that truck.
Oh, you do?
I mean,
I can,
Well, you wanna bring it up right now? I mean, we could.
well,
If it's
I don't know
big.
why we keep kicking it down, we just need the CB to write a letter and get off the sidewalk. The truck that's parked on the
Which
sidewalk.
truck? Which truck?
Washington Avenue?
The juice truck
Washington?
on Washington,
Lincoln.
Lincoln.
That was another thing that we were supposed to go back to, right?
Yeah, the last one.
You don't want the
Kick it.
juice truck?
I love the juice truck, just park in the street, in a spot, not on the sidewalk, that's all.
Okay, I mean,
Yeah, I've
I'm
seen
open
it
to
there.
it.
It's that simple.
Yeah,
Someone could move on that, that'd be great.
there was already a motion.
So I'll make the motion, but.
Wasn't there a motion?
that's
2
one
weeks
of the
ago?
resolutions.
So what's
It's not-
happening
it's
is
never
you
your
guys
motion.
gonna,
We just talked about it.
Okay.
We never did
Because
that.
I thought
No, no,
that-
no.
Hopefully,
Alright.
No, we didn't finish, we
I
didn't
thought that was
finish
one of
the.
Yeah.
Okay.
we brought it up, but we didn't
Are we
actually
gonna-
move on it.
Oh, I
Ready?
see.
Should we motion for Rod's thing as well?
What's that? Oh, the,
Increase the.
The
in
park.
other words, start a tow operation and get the NYPD to do a tow
that's a pretty quick
operation.
one too, yeah, we can
Right,
do that.
and use this as your backup.
Anti-truck geos, like.
Yeah, we can
Let's do
have a
some
report,
general
but we,
with no truck.
you can group these together, cause they're at the
No,
same issue.
let's not group this
No?
together. These are-
Commercial
No, because
vehicles.
that's a much bigger
This is a
operation.
real- this is a
That's,
big
that's like, that'll need a team and a lot of coordination to.
No, I know. I didn't mean
But,
that.
like, that
I
should
mean,
be
we
done.
can, we
No,
can
but I-
vote on them together, but it'll be separate letters,
No,
it'll be
I
separate actions,
We
okay?
spent more time talking about how to vote than it would have taken to just vote.
Yeah, so let's move on.
I would like to make a resolution to support what Rod had said about vehicle enforcement, including towing, signage, and further action as necessary, around Old Boys Field.
Old Boys Highfield, yes.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Boys,
A lot
boys,
of
girls.
backseat today.
Old
Yeah,
Boys
I might-
Highfield.
Only cause I wanna get us out of here.
Roger that.
Thank
You
you.
could leave. You're not part of
No,
the vote.
nope, I'm a good soldier.
Okay, so passes out by common consent, do we have any opposition?
This is.
This is specifically about.
The old
About-
Westfield commercial parking, yeah,
That's it.
that's it. So no?
That's fine.
It's opted by common consent.
Common consent,
Tucker,
yeah.
do you wanna raise a motion for your juice?
Yes, I'd like to make a motion to ask for the CB to send a letter to the juice truck.
Law enforcement, just something directly?
Or, I don't care, it's parking, so.
Okay, so let's address the juice
Yeah.
truck
There's no
parking on the
enforcement.
sidewalk and have them instead park on the street.
There's
All right, motion's made by Baco.
Sanitation, enforce anything, the NYPD.
Currently to address the parking of the juice truck at the corner of Lincoln Road and Washington Avenue.
Right,
It's currently a couple of
or you
that
get
on, and we want to
unlucky
just know
and you
that I have them
accidentally
park on the
put a
street
soda
instead.
can in your
Yeah.
trash.
Do we have any,
The supervisor will come by and pick
Second
it,
on
that's
that?
when they
Yeah.
enforce.
I'll
do we
second.
have any
There
opposed
is,
to that?
Park
Letter
my truck.
To the juice truck owner.
Well, that's.
Or to, I'd rather not get them tickets, but.
Ridiculous.
So let's be specific about
That's
that.
not, yeah, I'm trying to.
You talk to the guy.
Yeah, I'd like to get off the sidewalk. like-
Well,
Yeah,
maybe
so then-
but
NYPD
like-
goes by.
I know, I don't wanna give the guy a ticket, but.
Well, they
in
can
order
have a
to-
conversation first.
I guess that was.
They can use their discretion,
Yeah.
but we,
Okay.
citizen to citizen, he said, you should move, and he said, so I think that
If it
escalates.
evolves, I don't want to do that.
Okay, so you just want to bring to that, because I mean, most of our resolutions involve city agencies, so it's gonna end up.
Could the CD write a letter
To the district?
to the commissioner?
We can.
Into Mamdani's office.
I'm only if it goes to.
Okay, so first,
Okay.
alright,
To
so
avoid
let's,
the-
NYPD
Sure, I'm
and
happy
the
to
lawyers for how
amend
long?
my motion.
okay, so
Go
let's
do
start
something.
there.
Go
To the
call
district,
Kish's
from the
office
board
or
to
office
the
as a public
individual
owner
support
support
ownership.
I'll get
Operators
there
of
and
the
get
district.
her relax so she can
I'm assuming
go.
it's still second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody gonna
So
have to
the
like
resolution-
serve
Handle
this
it
guy.
right.
Because
I mean, I'll do
that's
this.
What about the,
I just did the email
Yeah.
like or something, like some sort of official communication.
Alright,
the
so.
parking on the sidewalk in that area seems to be.
One second, Tara, we're in the middle of a resolution, let's just get the votes on this.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, do we
Watching.
have any of us here, you know
Well,
what?
if I wanna have a
Christian,
consent,
not-
just bust it out, put it on the
Val-
sidewalk.
Non-clear action.
Pictures
For
and
what?
things is too
Just
slow.
to write
Alright,
that up.
whenever you're ready.
Oh,
917.
Can I ask a question about that as well? I don't really know
65.
about this, I don't know.
65.
95.
Is it a case where he does have a
917
place to park on the street,
86595?
Yeah,
but he's
when you find
choosing
it,
the
you text
sidewalk?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the question. Okay. Alright, so is that yes?
Yeah, if he does have a place to park on the street, then I send a letter to him. and
Oh, you know where
hopefully
you
he'll-
can look?
that'll-
If you
that'll-
go
Well, you're gonna
Okay.
send a letter to the juice truck?
be green.
No, the request has been to
I'm
send
always
a letter
saying,
to
I'm
the
copying that.
Right.
juice truck and their operators to not
The
call
numbers
for
are-
office.
This is there.
There's
That's
one
where I
before
got
that
it.
gets
I
a
think.
blue one, like
Yeah,
I
it's
think,
pretty
we
bad.
contacted
Yeah,
them.
it's on
Before.
there.
Okay, well, see what
So
happens.
we're gonna start with that, if it continues, different actions, but that's common consent, we're good there, that carries. And, right now we stand adjourned, we've exhausted the agenda.
Yes, good.
Okay.
We're all set.
Motion to adjourn.
We don't need to move to adjourn. You've been doing this, we don't need to.
Ah,
Unanimously,
If you
okay.
finish the agenda.
the unanimous sign.
Yeah, the map, the local.
Relief.
ready.
Sign relief.
Yes.
That's just came in to see.
Really?
Yeah.